Hi there, little ones. Hope you are doing well. Let's start our story. In the far reaches of the Arctic, where the sun barely kisses the horizon and the world is blanketed in endless snow, lived a young polar bear named Koda. But Koda was no ordinary polar bear. From a young age, he possessed a special gift. He could navigate by reading the stars, just as his ancestors had done long ago. Koda's mother often told him tales of the legendary Glacier of Eternity, a mythical place deep within the Arctic that was said to never melt, even in the warmest of times. According to legend, this glacier held the secret to preserving the Arctic's fragile balance, a key to protecting their frozen world from the changing climate. As Koda grew older, these stories filled him with wonder and determination. While many of the older bears dismissed the tales as mere legends, Koda felt something deep within his heart, a calling. He believed that the Glacier of Eternity was real, and finding it could save his home. And so, one evening, as Koda gazed up at the stars, he noticed something different. The patterns in the sky seemed to be calling to him, pointing him in a direction he had never traveled before. That night, Koda knew that the time had come to begin his journey. Koda set off alone, venturing farther north than any bear had ever dared to go. The Arctic was unforgiving, with fierce winds and treacherous ice. But Koda was undeterred. He followed the stars, trusting in his instincts and the guidance of the night sky. Days passed, and as Koda journeyed deeper into the frozen wilderness, the challenges grew. One day, he found himself stranded on a vast ice floe that had broken away from the mainland. The ice drifted aimlessly in the open ocean, and Koda knew he had to find a way back to solid ground before the ice melted beneath him. Just when all hope seemed lost, Koda spotted movement in the water. A group of beluga whales surfaced near the edge of the ice, their sleek white bodies gliding gracefully through the frigid water. Koda called out to them for help, and the leader of the belugas responded kindly. "We have seen many dangers in these waters, young one," the beluga said, "but we will guide you. Hold on tightly, and we will take you to safety." With the beluga's help, Koda safely reached the mainland, his paws finally touching solid ice once more. He thanked the whales, who bid him farewell and disappeared beneath the waves. As he watched them go, Koda realized that his journey would require more than just his own strength. He would need the help of the Arctic's creatures if he was to succeed. Koda continued his journey, crossing frozen rivers and climbing steep, icy cliffs. Along the way, he encountered other animals who shared their wisdom and offered their aid. In the shadow of a towering iceberg, Koda met an ancient Arctic fox named 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷, whose fur had turned silver with age. 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 was a master of survival, knowing every hidden crevice and shelter in the Arctic. "Ah, young traveler," 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 said slyly, "you seek the Glacier of Eternity, do you? I have heard the tales, but none who have sought it have ever returned. Still, I admire your courage. The path ahead is perilous, but I will teach you how to read the land as well as you read the stars." And so, 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 taught Koda to observe the subtle changes in the snow, to sense when a storm was coming, and to find shelter in the most unlikely places. Armed with this new knowledge, Koda pressed on, feeling more confident in his quest. But the journey was far from over. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Koda found himself on the edge of a vast tundra. The wind howled fiercely, and the temperature plummeted. The stars, his trusted guides, were obscured by dark clouds, and for the first time, Koda felt truly lost. As he wandered through the blizzard, struggling to find his way, Koda stumbled upon a massive figure standing tall against the raging wind. It was a great musk ox, its thick coat shielding it from the storm. "Lost, are you?" the musk ox asked in a gruff voice. The Arctic does not forgive easily, but those who endure its trials are rewarded with great strength. Stand tall, young bear. You must have faith in yourself, even when the stars are hidden. With renewed determination, Koda pressed on. The storm eventually passed, and the stars reappeared, guiding him once more. As he followed their light, Koda realized that the creatures he had met along the way, the belugas, 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷 the fox, and the musk ox, had all taught him valuable lessons about survival, resilience, and trust. Finally, after many days of travel, Koda arrived at the place the stars had led him to. Before him stood the Glacier of Eternity, its towering ice walls shimmering with a soft, ethereal glow. It was more magnificent than anything he had ever imagined, a symbol of the Arctic's enduring strength. But as Koda approached the glacier, he felt a deep rumble beneath his paws. The ice was shifting, cracking under the weight of time and the changing climate. The Glacier of Eternity, once thought to be unbreakable, was in danger of collapsing. Koda knew that he had to act quickly. Remembering all that he had learned from the creatures of the Arctic, he began to dig around the base of the glacier, using his great strength to reinforce the ice. He called upon the wisdom of 𝐿𝐷𝐷𝐷, the resilience of the musk ox, and the unity of the belugas. He worked tirelessly through the night, determined to save the glacier and restore balance to the Arctic. As the first light of dawn touched the horizon, the glacier stabilized. Koda had succeeded. Exhausted but triumphant, he stood before the Glacier of Eternity, knowing that he had fulfilled his destiny. With the glacier safe, the Arctic began to heal. The cold winds returned, the ice grew thicker, and the balance of the frozen world was restored. Koda had become the guardian of the Glacier of Eternity, a protector of the Arctic's future. And so, Koda returned to his home. But he was no longer the young bear who had set out on a journey guided only by the stars. He was now a leader, wise and strong, with the knowledge that true strength comes not just from within, but from the bonds we share with others. Every night, as the stars glittered above, Koda would gaze up at them, thankful for the journey they had led him on and for the creatures who had helped him along the way. And so, the legend of Koda, the polar bear with the compass of the stars, spread across the Arctic, a tale of courage, friendship, and the power of believing in oneself. For in the frozen wilderness, where the cold winds blow and the ice stretches endlessly, Koda's story would be told for generations to come. The end. If you are new on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel.